Lads, what the hell is going on with Unrivaled? And I mean that. What the hell is going on with Unrivaled? So, if we don't, I don't even know what to even say at this stage because I'm just confused. But before we get on to that, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 40,250 by the end of the day, and we're 26 subscribers off. But we gotta be completely honest right here. When it comes to Unrivaled, we don't know what the hell's going on with these last spots. So, as you guys can see, there are only 2 spots left in Unrivaled. There are only 2 spots left in Unrivaled. And Cam Brink got a spot in Unrivaled. She's not even going to play. She's injured for the year. Like, they only have 2 spots left in Unrivaled. They're not going to have 36 players for their first season. They're literally not going to have 36 players. I cannot believe I'm saying this. As a league, they have advertised, oh, we got funding for 6 extra players, and they only got 3. Or they got 4, sorry, because Kelsey Plum dropped out. They had funding for 6 extra players, they got 4 extra players, and the worst part about this all is that even though they got 4 extra players, one of them can't play! I don't know, that's literally like putting Cam Brink on this list. Why not just put Flaujae and thing there? They can't find anybody. They actually can't find anybody. As you guys can see, one of the first wild card, Cam Brink is Unrivaled. First wildcard spot with a multi-year deal. Multi-year deal. So these teams are staying the same for years? What is going on? So we're not redrafting teams. These players are stuck on their teams? What? Like, I don't get this. She'll take the court. In 2026, she signed a multi-year deal with the Lunar Owls. So, like, are there individuals that own the Lunar Owls? Who owns the Lunar Owls? What is going on? What is actually going on, like? So the Lunar Owls team now currently is Cam Brink as their 6th player. They've literally, I cannot believe this. They have somebody out for the season before the season starts in a league where you have 6 players per team. Like, this can't be real. This has to be a piss take. Like, this actually has to be a joke. I'm sorry. You are getting all this money and you can't find anybody. And I mean this. You actually can't find you couldn't find a player. Like, you couldn't just say, oh, they're our wildcard player for this season and we're bringing in new players. But, like, you only have 36 player spots. So does that mean you're going to kick players out? Does that mean you can't kick players out? If Cam Brink is automatically there next year, but, like, would you not just give the spot to him? Just give Meg Gustafson a slot at this stage. Just give Gustafson a slot. She'll take the money. Just give it to Meg Gustafson. Who else is still in America? Try recruit someone that's considering going to AU, I guess. Like, what is going on? Like, this is a joke. Like, for a league, all these people putting all this money into the league, and there's absolutely no way that it's not, like, it's the most unserious league ever. So, as you can see here, they are giving up spots for next year. They're giving up this year's spots for someone that's not going to be healthy till next year. So, but they have a spot on this year's team. So she's just going to be chilling on the bench while the team only has 5 players. So does that mean that you couldn't just got any other player and then kick them out next year? Does that mean that if you're in the league this year, you're automatically in the league? So what does that mean? That Caitlin, Asia, and Sabrina Ionescu have just given up their spots? Does that mean they're not going to fill up these 2 spots and they're going to hope we're only going out there with 33 players this season instead of 36, which we supposedly have the funding for because we're waiting for these players next year? Like, they signed an injured player to take a roster spot. You don't even have to do that in the W. If someone's out for a while, you can suspend their contract. You don't even have to give a roster spot up for an injured player in the W. You can sign hardship contracts. Are we literally going to be seeing them go in with a Cameron Brink, who we know is injured, and then them signing a last-minute change? And she's also signed a multi-year deal? Like, what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, there is no way. Like, I get it. She's rehabbing with Unrivaled. She doesn't need a active roster spot to rehab down there. You could sign her to a Paige Becker's NIL deal. People are being like, oh, NIL is a college thing. No, it's not. NIL just means name and image likeness, whatever it is. You could literally sign an NIL deal as a player. Like, as a WNBA player. Just sign her to an NIL deal. Have her around. Have her on the sideline. Heck, get her make her work as a presenter. Have her working as a commentator or something. Because Cameron Brink is popular. And then have her rehab so she's involved in the league. Something. Other than what they're doing with her. Because this is a joke. She is currently injured. She is taking a roster spot. They've given her one of the roster spots because she's injured. At this stage, why not if you're going to give Cam Brink a roster spot and she can't play till 2026, why not just give Flauja and Paige Beckers the roster spots for next year then? Why not just give them a roster spot instead of just doing this whole, oh, the future is unrivaled? Why not just give them a roster spot? Why not just say Paige Beckers has signed a contract with whatever team has 5 players? I actually don't care. I don't care. I know the Laces don't. That's all that I know off the top of my head. Why not just do that? Honestly. At this stage, is that a dumb thing to do? Yeah. But, like, it's not quite as dumb as just putting Cam Brink in, who can't play. They've given a roster spot to someone who can't play. They have multi-year contracts. You're stuck on a team for multiple years. Teams say somewhat consistent was acceptable. Similar, there'll be some player movement based on how many years a player is signed for. Like, I've never seen anything like that. 2026 Lunar L's, does that mean the rosters are set? Does that mean the Lunar L's will be down a player for 2025? I think nobody thought the answer would be yes. Who is the other player? They're just not going to have one. They don't technically need one. Like, what? What? Mental. Absolutely mental. Like, this is madness. This is madness. Like, what? Like, this for a league that's gotten so much money, the way it's being ran is weird. So much weird stuff. Like, if we're being completely honest. Like, there is a lot of very, very strange stuff going on with this whole Unrivaled league. And I'm not even going to say it's, like, shady or anything, because it's not. I just think it does not seem to be the best run league at all. But anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is one of the most ridiculous things I've seen. That, oh, we got funding for 6 more players. And then Cam Brink, who's been injured the whole time, they actually could not physically find more players. So we're just like, ugh, Cam, you're going to be playing next year anyway. Just take one of these roster spots. At this stage, Paige Becker is going to be the next player announced. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.